Welcome back to Next Bike World. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that blends everyday practicality with the DNA of a supersport icon. Now the 2025 Yamaha R15S. This isn't just another small displacement sport bike, it's a carefully tuned balance of style, performance, and real-world usability. Whether you're commuting to college, carving up weekend twisties, or simply wanting a bike that turns heads at every traffic light, the R15S aims to be the one that does it all. From the moment you first lay eyes on it, the R15S exudes Yamaha's R-series aggression. The sharp, aerodynamic fairing, the muscular fuel tank, and that twin-eyed LED projector front, it's all designed to mimic its bigger brothers like the R3 and R7. But there's also a subtle practicality here. Thanks to its single-piece seat that offers more comfort for both rider and pillion compared to the R15V4's split-seat setup, the riding position is still sporty. You lean forward slightly, gripping the tank with your knees, but it's just a bit more forgiving, making it usable for city commutes without sacrificing that supersport feel. Underneath the fairings beats the heart of a proven and beloved engine, a 155cc, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder sack motor with Yamaha's variable valve actuation, or VVA. On paper, it makes around 18.1 horsepower at 10,000 revolutions per minute and 14.1 newton-meters of torque at 8,500 revolutions per minute. In reality, what this means is a smooth, predictable pull at lower revs, and then a noticeable surge of power once you cross about 7,400 revolutions per minute. When the second intake valve kicks in, this dual personality makes it perfect for both city riding, where you want calm and control, and spirited rides, where you crave that top-end rush. Yamaha pairs it with the slick 6-speed gearbox, and the assistant slipper clutch makes aggressive downshifting smooth and drama-free. You can slam into lower gears without worrying about the rear wheel skipping or locking. It's genuinely confidence-inspiring. The chassis setup is classic Yamaha precision. The R15S uses a delta box frame known for its stiffness and ability to communicate exactly what the front tire is doing. The front suspension is a 37mm telescopic fork, tuned to strike a balance between comfort and feedback. It soaks up small bumps, but still lets you feel connected to the road when you push harder. At the rear, a link-type Manacross monoshock offers progressive damping, giving you stability through corners and composure over uneven surfaces. The whole bike tips the scales at around 142 kilograms, which means it's light enough to be flicked side to side with ease. Perfect for weaving through city traffic or tackling a tight set of bends. Braking performance is handled by a 282mm front disc with a twin-piston caliper and a 220mm rear disc, paired with single-channel ABS. Some riders might wish for dual-channel ABS, but in practice, Yamaha's tuning here strikes a good balance. The ABS isn't overly intrusive, and you still get strong, predictable stopping power. The front brakes bite with authority, while the rear is easy to modulate, making slow-speed control smooth. One of the R15S's strengths is its ability to look and feel like a premium sport bike while still being approachable. The ergonomics are carefully chosen. At a seat height of around 815mm works for most riders. The clip-on handlebars give a sporty feel without extreme wrist strain, and the slightly raised single seat allows you to carry a passenger more comfortably than the R15V4. Even on longer rides, the posture feels manageable. And while this is still a small displacement bike, the aerodynamic bodywork means at higher speeds, wind blast is kept in check. The instrument cluster is an all-digital LCD unit, clear, bright, and packed with useful info. You get a gear position indicator, a shift light, fuel level, real-time and average fuel efficiency, and even a customizable shift timing reminder. It's the kind of dash you'd expect on a bike a class above. The switchgear feels solid, and the overall build quality is typical Yamaha. Tight panel gaps, premium paint finish, and a sense that this bike will keep looking good even after years of use. Let's talk about the riding experience. In city conditions, the R15S is nimble and obedient. The throttle response at low revs is smooth, so you can crawl through traffic without constantly working the clutch. The lightweight nature makes U-turns and tight maneuvers effortless. On open roads, the bike's personality changes as you accelerate past mid-range. The VVA system gives you a second wind of power, and the engine happily screams towards its red line. It feels composed even at higher speeds. The frame, suspension, and brakes all working in harmony to keep you confident. Cornering is where the R15S really shines. You can lean in and hold the line with precision, and the chassis rewards smooth inputs. For newer riders, it's a forgiving machine that encourages skill growth. For experienced riders, it's a playful, precision tool. Now, on to the price. As of mid-2025, the Yamaha R15S is priced at around a superscript 11.68 lakh ex showroom in India, which translates to roughly a superscript 11.95 a 2.0 lakh on road depending on your city and taxes. Considering the features, performance, and brand heritage, it's a strong value proposition. Rivals like the KTM RC125, Suzuki Gixxer SF, and Honda CBR150R compete in similar territory, but the R15S offers a unique blend of sporty looks, advanced engine tech, and a comfort advantage over split-seat sport bikes. So what are its unique selling points? First, that VVA engine, a rarity in this Class A, gives it both low-end usability and top-end thrill. Second, the assistant slipper clutch, usually found on bigger bikes, which makes downshifting safer and smoother. Third, the R-Series design DNA. You get the bike that looks like it rolled straight out of a racetrack paddock. Fourth, the ergonomics and single-piece seat, which make it more practical for everyday use without sacrificing sportiness. Fifth, Yamaha's reputation for reliability and a vast service network, giving you peace of mind for long-term ownership. Of course, no bike is perfect. The single-channel ABS might be a downside for some riders, and the fuel tank capacity of around 11 liters means more frequent fuel stops if you ride aggressively. Tall riders might find the riding position slightly cramped over very long distances, but these are small trade-offs in the bigger picture. If I had to sum up the riding experience in one moment, it would be this. Imagine a winding country road at sunrise. You downshift smoothly into a corner, the slipper clutch keeping the rear saddled. You lean in, the chassis holding a perfect line, your knee almost grazing the tarmac. As you exit, you roll on the throttle, the VVA kicks in, and you're rewarded with a surge that makes you grin inside your helmet. That's the R15S, engaging, fun, and confidence-inspiring. In the end, the 2025 Yamaha R15S is proof that you don't need a massive engine to have an exciting, rewarding ride. It blends sporty performance, everyday practicality, and premium features into a package that's accessible to a wide range of riders. Whether you're stepping up from a commuter bike, looking for your first sport bike, or simply wanting a stylish and dependable machine for your daily rides, the R15S should absolutely be on your short list. Take it for a test ride, feel the balance between comfort and aggression, and you'll understand why it's one of the most respected names in its segment. This has been Next Bike World. Ride safe, and we'll see you in the next one.